Welcome. If anybody's with me today, that's awesome. I know it's Saturday morning. Some of us might be sleeping in. So before we start yoga, just some information. So I'm working on my YouTube channel, as I said. I went live via YouTube and Facebook yesterday, and it pulled too much off of my Wi-Fi. So I only can do one live at a time here at the studio. So we'll be live on Facebook, and we'll be pre-recorded on YouTube. And hopefully the picture quality will be much better than yesterday. That also being said, my YouTube channel is Prana for Peace, and I need subscribers. If any of you know how to go to YouTube and subscribe, my channel is Prana for Peace. So, let's get started. Here's our cards. Okay, some of you are with me. I'm not just talking to myself. That makes me happy. I like doing this live because I feel like we're all doing it together. We're creating together. And this morning, this is grounding yoga. So what I'd like to create together this morning is a little presence, a little awareness to the present moment. So when you're grounded, you're not all up in your head thinking about the past and the future. You're right here, present moment, fully focused on what you're doing that's directly in front of you. That's present awareness. Good way to know if you're aware and present and grounded is to just stop and feel your breath. Take a moment to feel your foundation. Your foundation is what's ever in contact with the floor, which is really what's in contact with Mother Earth, our mother, who is desperately crying out for help. She could take no more. She had no choice. If she wanted to save herself, she had to do something. So let's be still. Let's honor our mother and do what we need to keep ourselves, our family, and our community, and our world as a whole safe and thriving. Priorities will start to surface as we're stuck at home. It's a time to go within, to internalize your awareness, and just begin to speak from your heart, feel from your heart. Open your heart. So, if anyone wants to join me, send the energy to my left hand as we pick a card. Shielding. Shielding, that's interesting. Shielding, that's kind of protection, right? I don't know if you can see the card, but the angel has her hands in front of her face like she's blocking. So, what does that mean to you? What perhaps is the most important thing to do today for Mother Earth is shield. Shield to protect yourself, protect others by staying home. Okay? I'm traveling from my house to the barn where I have to feed 2 horses and to the studio. That's it. I go nowhere else. Thank God my husband gets the groceries and the dog food, because I can't not touch my face either. All right, so let us begin. We're going to come to Sukhasana, easy sitting pose. Sit up tall. If you'd like to bring a cushion underneath your sits bones to lift the hips, it's a more comfortable position for some. Sitting up tall, lengthening that lumbar spine between your hips and your ribs. Lifting the rib cage, pulling that belly button up and back towards the spine. Relax your shoulders. Soften your face. Relaxing the lips and the tongue. And I just always ask that as you relax the face, the mouth, and the tongue, the rest of the body has an easier time of following. Why that is? It is. So feel your sits bones, feel your outer thigh, your gluteus, maybe your shins and the sides or tops of your feet, all in contact with your mother, Gaia, Mother Earth. As you feel your connection to the earth, let your awareness settle to your breath. As you follow it in through the mouth, down through the body and into the earth. And then follow that exhale up from the earth through the spine and out of the mouth. So very conscious breath with intention. Okay, we're breathing into the earth and we're breathing out from the earth. We're not controlling the breath. We're just following and labeling the breath. Inhaling down to Mother Earth, feeding her fresh air and oxygen. Exhaling out and up from Mother Earth, assisting her in expelling and ridding us of this negativity, of this darkness, of this shadow that's come upon us. So just let that be your conscious intention as you follow your breath. More purposeful breaths. And then let's just bring it right into a pranayama, a controlled breath. So we're going to inhale for 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 6. So it's a 4 count inhale, a 2 count hold, and a 6 count exhale. Stay with your breath. If you've wandered, come back to the 4. Inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Just complete this round. Breathe naturally now. Continuing to feel the contact with Mother Earth. Just have your palms on your knees here and just do some circles out of your hips. And notice the contact with the floor shifts as you circle. So in this class, I like to be very aware of our foundation, your grounding. Let's reverse and go the other direction. Smile. Glad you're all here with me today. If you are, let's just come to stillness here. So we talked about Hasta Bandha, hand lock. So it's not tense and rigid, it's just alive and active, okay? We're not floppy. Alive, active, full of life. And let's bring our fingertips to the floor here. And as we inhale, arms will rise. And as we exhale, they lower. And we're just going to follow our thumbs and our peripheral vision, because that also quiets the subtle nervous system. So just let the awareness be to your thumbs and the breath. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower. On this next exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Let that left hand cross your right thigh. Sitting up tall. Soften the hips, the waist, the lower back. And just gazing towards the right side of the room. On your inhale, come to center, arms rise. And as we exhale, go to the left. Soften the hips, the waist, and the lower back once again as you ease your body into this gentle twist. And just feel your breath. Inhale, arms rise. Exhaling, hands behind us, interlacing your fingers, drawing your knuckles towards the floor. So first, straighten the arms. Try and touch the floor with the knuckles. Pull the shoulder blades together and down your back. So we're broadening across the chest here. And then we can lift our gaze, tongue behind the upper front teeth. Just feel that stretch from the chin down through the sternum and the belly. And on the exhale, tuck your chin, release your hands, and sweep them around your knees as we just kind of round forward. You can turn the head side to side here. Good. Come to stillness. Roll yourself up. Arms rise. And let's exhale into Namaskar. Good. So keeping the thumbs right here by your heart center. Relax your shoulders, but try and have these forearms parallel to the floor. Good. And keeping our hips quiet, we're going to twist out of our rib crest here. So just keep those hands, shoulders, elbows quiet, and just twist from that rib crest. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Good. So just keep moving to your breath here. So as you twist, exhale, let that twist assist in wringing the lungs out. And just as you come back to center, let that inhale just happen naturally. More on each side. Let's bring our fingertips to the floor now. Let's straighten our knees, extend the legs. Good. So let's bring our toes to Pada Bandha. So let's inhale our arms up. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my filming techniques here. We're going to exhale into Namaskar. Slide the hands down the legs. Drop your head and breathe. Don't cause pain. Just take it to the edge where that stretch starts to feel a little uncomfortable, and then back off. Hold, relax, and breathe. And let's roll up as we inhale. Arms rise. And let's exhale to the right. Have that right hand right by your tailbone to keep you sitting up tall. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left. Left hand by that tailbone, help you sit up nice and tall. Center, arms rise. Good, let's exhale the hands behind us again, interlacing the fingers with the opposite pinky on the outside than before. And pull those knuckles towards the floor, draw your shoulder blades together and down the back. And then lift the gaze. Don't drop. Keep it lifted, neck long. Tongue behind the upper front teeth. Breathe, don't hold your breath, keep breathing. And tuck your chin. Release the hands and sweep them forward towards your feet. Take it to your edge and just hang out. And breathe. We're lengthening here, so we're not so much rounding as we are lengthening. Extend our fingertips towards the toes, coming up with a flat back, and then exhaling the hands down by our sides. Let's open these feet now. Make sure I don't have a hole in my pants. All right, so here we are. Wide leg. Your legs don't have to be as wide as mine. However wide you can go comfortably. So they might be like this. That's fine. I just want you to be comfortable at the same time feeling a good stretch. The inner thigh, there's your gracilis and your sartorius in there. Those are those muscles. Good. So we always want to get the flesh out from underneath our sits bones, okay? So here we are. Try and have the toes towards the ceiling, feet in Pada Bandha. So this might be a really good stretch for some of us. So if you're getting a nice stretch, I want you to close your eyes. Feel your breath. As you inhale, inhale softness. As you exhale, exhale tightness and tension. Inhaling softness. Exhaling tension. One more time. Inhale softness. Exhale tension. So now perhaps you've found some comfort here in the inner thighs. So without dropping the head or tucking the chin or rounding the shoulders, we're just going to walk our hands out. Okay, so that back stays nice and flat. Your gaze is towards the floor. Taking it to your edge, and then just let the body find comfort. It takes about 45 seconds for those muscles to get that stretch. And then they're like, oh, okay, good now. And then when they say that, on an exhale, you can maybe go a little further. Walk the hands out. Keep yourself supported with your hands. Keep your back nice and long. Breathe, inhaling softness, exhaling tension. And again, perhaps walking out a little further. Some of you probably have your bellies on the floor. Especially if I got any little ones following along, you guys are extra bendy and soft. One of the benefits of youth. Just inhale softness. Exhale tension. Slowly inhale ourselves back up. Arms rise. We're going to turn towards that right leg and we're just going to bow. So you can round here. And drop the head, tuck the chin. Feel your breath. Staying low, walk your hands into center. And then walking yourself back and up. Arms rise. And we're going to turn towards that left leg now, and we're going to bow. And just breathe and soften. Feel your breath. Let's walk our hands back to center. And walking yourself back in and up. Beautiful. Arms rise. Let's exhale our hands down by our hips here and slide these feet back together. Whew. Let's give them a little shaky shake. A little poundy pound down the top and up the inside, down the outside, and up the backs maybe. Yep. All right. Stop. Dandasana, sitting staff pose. Get the flesh out from underneath your sits bones. Once again, we're sitting up tall. Heel of the hand is by the hips to help us sit up tall. And our feet are in Pada Bandha. Let's inhale our arms up. We're going to soften the knees. We're going to reach out, flat back, bring your chest to your thighs. So if you need to bend the knees more, do so. Good. And then we're just going to grab holds of the sides of the feet or the backs of the ankles. And as your body feels comfortable, you can start to straighten those knees a little bit. But don't compromise the pose to straighten the knees. We're looking for the stretch in the lower back, not the thighs, not the hamstrings. We want to feel the stretch in the lower back. Just breathe. That happens sometimes. Some of you are listening with me. You might be able to hear the siren through your device and perhaps in real life. Stillwater's not that big. Let's extend the arms, come up with a flat back, exhale those hands down by our sides, and let's just bring these knees in, wrap your arms, grab your elbows, or just bind. If you can't grab your elbows, sit up tall, lengthen the neck, pull the shoulders down from the ears, and then tucking your chin round, looking towards your knees. Let's lift the gaze. And let's bring these legs back to Sukhasana. You want to put yourself up onto a little cushion. The sits bones onto the little cushion. We can. I'm going to do some more pranayama with us right now, and then we'll lay down onto the floor, do a few more nice deep stretches, and then it'll be time for Shavasana. Hopefully you're all still with me. So what we're doing is Nadi Shushumna breath, alternate nostril breathing. We all have a left and a right, masculine, feminine. So this alternate nostril breathing, the Nadi Shushumna breath, it balances your left and right side, the left and right hemisphere of your brain. And it's also a very focusing breath. You have to really focus if you want to get it right. So we use our right hand. We use the thumb and the pinky of our right hand. And we're going to start by, we're going to pinch off that right nostril with our thumb. We're going to inhale through the left. We're going to pinch off that left nostril with our pinky as we exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Pinch the right off. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Pinch it off. Exhale right. Inhale right. Pinch it off. Exhale left. Inhale left. Pinch it off. Exhale right. Inhale right. Pinch it off. Exhale left. So you guys got it? Quiet my voice. We do it on our own. I'll do it with us one more time. Inhale left. Pinch it off. Exhale right. Inhale right. Pinch it off. Exhale left. Continue on your own. Stay with me. One more round. Just breathing naturally. What do you guys think of that breath? It takes a lot of focus, right? All right, so now we're going to lay down. So let's try and do it in a sort of controlled fashion. You want to make sure you stay on your mat. So we're just going to slowly tuck the chin and roll down as slowly as possible. Arms overhead. Good, bring the head to the floor. Good, so here we are. Let's bring our feet and knees together. Let your arms be soft and comfortable, and just start to rock your knees side to side. And we're going to come to stillness. Lift the feet. Bring the knees in toward you, interlacing your fingers on your shins. Press your elbows into the floor. Excuse me. Press your shoulder blades into the floor and lift your elbows. And then round up, bring your nose toward your knees. And get in a little tiny ball and get lots of length between your vertebrae. Good. Lower the head to the floor. And then let's just start to rock side to side. We're massaging our lumbar and sacral spine, our kidneys, your rib cage. Just feel. Don't think. Just feel. And then we're going to come to stillness. We're going to bring our palms to the floor, kind of bring them in close to your hips here so you're cradling the gluteus with your wrists and your thumbs. Bring your toes to Pada Bandha. Keep those feet engaged. As you inhale, bring your toes to the floor. As your toes touch the floor, start the exhale. Bring your knees back into your chest. So this is a moving meditation. Inhale the knees away. Exhale, bringing them back and in. Close your eyes and move to your breath. No daydreaming. Just timing your movement to your inhales and your exhales. We're inhaling the knees away. And the exhale brings them back and in. Let's do 3 more of these and then we'll let our feet rest. Just let those feet come to rest. Scoot your hands out from underneath you if you're sitting on them. And let's open the feet so they're towards the outer edge of your mat, but your knees are resting together on each other. Spread out your fingers by your sides here, Hasta Bandha. As we inhale, lift your arms towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, lower them down above the head. Some of us with shoulder issues, your arms might not hit the floor. And that's fine. Just take it to your edge. And then inhale, lifting them back and up. And exhale down. Okay, so here we go. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lowers above the head. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lowers down by your sides. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. I'll quiet my voice. Close your eyes. Move to your own breath. Just feel the movement out of your shoulder socket as you lift and lower. Just paying attention to your body and how it's feeling. Let your palms rest next time they're by your sides. Take your time. Finish your movement. And then just come to stillness and be still. Taking a few moments to feel your foundation now. What's pressing into Mother Earth? The soles of the feet, the buttocks, sacral spine, palms or the fingertips, the shoulder blades, backs of your arms, the back of your head. Just feel that connection to the earth. And then I want you to start to feel your chest cavity expanding and contracting as you breathe. So take a nice inhale. You feel those ribs expand from all directions, and then exhale, feeling them contract from all directions. So just take some nice deep inhales and exhales, and notice how the rib cage shifts with the inhale and the exhale. Feel it. One more. Just breathe naturally and be still. Let's walk our feet back together. Let's bring our right knee into our chest. Interlace the fingers on the right shin and just rock that leg side to side. Let it come to stillness. Just release your hands to the floor. Extend that right foot towards the ceiling. And just do little circles with your hip. Just go around a few times one direction. And then reverse, go the other. And then coming to stillness, bend that right knee, cross the right ankle on the left knee. Slide that left heel back a little bit, and then just let that left leg rock. Just breathe and be soft. Come to stillness. So pay attention, you have to listen here. We're going to lift that left foot, bring your right hand between your legs, and we're going to interlace our fingers behind that left knee. Good. And then if you'd like to, you can stay right here. And if you didn't even want to do that, you can stay right here. If you're getting a nice stretch, stay here. But if you want to go a little further, interlace those fingers behind that left knee. We're going to lift our head, bring your nose towards that right shin, and then extend that left leg. Here we are, toes in Padabandha. Breathe. Lowering the head to the floor, bending that left knee. Release your hands to the floor. Lower the left foot to the floor. Let's extend that right leg towards the ceiling. Engage the toes and slowly lower the heel to the floor. Once that heel hits the floor, let that leg soften and rest. And then we're going to take this left leg and just let it fall to the floor, falling open. So we're opening that hip. And just be still and breathe. Okay, so let's lift that left leg back up. Now we're going to drop that left knee across our right thigh. We're going to take our right hand to the left knee and we're just going to come over here. Let your back lift, let your buttocks lift. And try and keep that left hand on the floor. Or you can let it rest on your hip. This is a deep twist here. So if you need to come out of it, come out of it. Gaze should be towards the ceiling. So releasing that right hand, lifting that left knee back up, rolling back over onto your back. Take a moment, feel the body. And then we're going to slide this right foot back by the left. Here we are right where we started. Let's extend our left leg now. Engage Pada Bandha. And we're going to circle. Oh, I messed up. I forgot a part. We're supposed to bring this knee into our chest first and rock side to side. So let's do that first. Just rock it side to side. Yeah. And then we bring our palms to the floor and we can extend that left leg. And now let's do our circles. And in the other direction. Come to stillness. And then cross the left ankle on the right knee. If you can, slide that right heel back a little bit. Rock the knee side to side. And now you can come to stillness and stay right here. And just let your body be soft and enjoy the stretch. If you want to get a little deeper of a stretch, we're going to lift the right foot. The left hand goes between your thighs, and we interlace our fingers behind that right knee. Good. And then we lift the gaze, bring your nose to that left shin, and then we can extend that right knee. Extend the right leg as you straighten the knee. And here we are. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Good. Lower the head. Bending that right knee. Releasing the hands to the floor. Lower the right foot to the floor. Extend now that left leg towards the ceiling. Pada Bandha foot. And slowly lower the heel to the floor. Once that heel hits the floor, let that body rest. Let that leg soften. And then we're going to take this right knee, cross it over the left. Take that right knee with the left hand and drop it across here. So now you can see what my right arm is doing. And we're looking towards the right. And you might notice that this side's either easier or more difficult to twist. And usually that's the way our bodies are. Remember, don't stay here if you're in agony or pain. Come back out of the pose. Let's release that left hand as we roll back over onto our back, grounding that right foot. Slide the left heel back by the right. Lift the feet, bring the knees into the chest, interlace the fingers, press the shoulder blades into the floor, keep the elbows lifted, and just rock gently side to side. Come to stillness. Lower your hands to the floor and extend your legs. Lower your feet to the floor. Let everything soften. Relax. Turn your palms up and have Shavasana, total relaxation, conscious surrender, corpse pose. And always remember, if the lower back hurts with your legs straight, we always want to keep the knees bent then and let them rest on each other with the feet towards the outer edge of your mat, okay? So either position is acceptable for Shavasana. Get yourself warm. If you want to put your socks or your sweatshirt back on, now is the time to do so. I like to take either my sweater or sometimes I have my scarf. This is a nice little way to stay warm. Remember the card we drew. What was it? Shielding. Shield from the hatred and the chaos around you right now. From the anger and turmoil. Shield yourself. It's not going to affect you. You're going to remain at peace in a calm place, grounded to the earth. Just slowly roll over onto your side and rest there. Slowly press yourself up to a seated position. They say a fast mind is sick. A slow mind is healthy. And a still mind is divine. A fast mind is sick. A slow mind is healthy. And a still mind is divine. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. As the weather gets warmer, I will be moving out of the studio into some nature locations that I've been scouting. So I know a lot of you are very comforted by being in the studio with me because you can't be here with me. So I know it's a comfort, but I also, I want to bring it outside as the weather gets warmer, especially for this grounding yoga, because grounding, you really want to connect to the earth. So it's going to be nice today. Not as warm though, but if you can get outside, take your shoes and socks off. It's okay. You can get your feet muddy. There's water to clean them. So walk around with your shoes and socks off, or just get your hands in the dirt, maybe start a little gardening, or just turning over the soil, or perhaps just sitting in nature. Be kind, be tolerant, and be peaceful, my friends. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Amanda will be here at 11 o'clock tomorrow with a yin-yang yoga. Should be very nice. I also forgot to mention, every class I'm diffusing a Young Living oil. And today I was diffusing Sacred Mountain because it's very grounding. Anyhow. That's that. I'll see you on Monday.